take a seat.
So John, you joined cross country.
Oh yeah.
So what do you learn from cross country?
I learned a lot from sports in the sense that through cross country I learned perseverance, and this applies to my life. In which case, my studies, how I look at things, and how I treat situations. Yeah.
Okay. I also know that you joined AQ for quite a few years, right?
2 years. Yeah.
Yeah. So in what ways cross country and AQ? What's the difference and in what way can you learn from it?
What I actually learned from AQ is the first year that I joined, our team actually got fourth, so we were quite discouraged. But I felt that the spirit of always wanting to win and to do better actually helped my team this year emerge champions. In which case, we entered the competition as underdogs, but the important thing is we started off as a team and we ended off as a team. So I think that was the important thing of this whole thing. In which case, we stick together as a team and we work towards our goal. However, in cross country is more on an individual, in which case trainings is by myself with the school, and I always put in my best every training to do better in every race. Yeah.
So you think AQ is relevant?
Yeah, I think it's highly relevant as the things we learn from AQ actually can be applied in our lives, in our studies, in church, in many aspects. Yeah, even in the future.
The boys brigade relevant?
I believe in the boys brigade there should be a balance. We should strike a balance in both being adventurous, sports, badge work, first aid, the Christian aspect. Yeah. So I think striking a balance is the most important. Yeah. For holistic education. Yeah.
John,
Yeah.
so you do a lot of sports, right?
Yeah.
But
I guess so.
I noticed that your attendance is about 70%, right?
Yeah.
What happened to the other 30%?
It's because my trainings happens to land on the same day of my cross country trainings. Therefore,
So BB takes first place.
BB takes first place. That's why it's 70%. In which case, I told my coach that I'll only attend 2 or 3 trainings a week. As we came closer to the season, I had to skip BB for trainings. I had to prioritize my time. Yeah.
For mission trip, right?
Yeah. To Konkan.
Then one from church and then one from
BB.
right?
Yeah. In church, I guess it was because we were sort of connected to a church in church. In which case, we went there to just to set up a camp for the new. In which case, we have drama and everything to teach them more about Christ. However, in BB, I guess it was more serious because we actually went down to the slums to actually preach the gospel. In which case, for my case, I taught students in Konkan Christian School, and this way it actually allowed me a chance to interact directly with the
So
kids.
why should you all go missions when you got so many non-Christians here, right?
Mm,
You got non-Christians here, why you go missions?
I believe because for missions is to help the more disadvantaged overseas. In which case, we still make an effort to influence the people around us in our school, in our class, about Christian. As I said, balance is good. We should also go outside to see what is it like outside Singapore to have a better thing.
So it's like poor man's tourism, is that right?
I believe so. And as in what I meant is actually leaving Singapore to other countries, we actually can have a better understanding of the poverty in the world, the situation in other countries.
So called mission trips.
In a way, yes, because the first few mission trips to actually spark off more mission trips. In which case, you feel for the people in overseas. Therefore, you want to go there in future to help.
So John, what's your inspiration in life?
My inspiration in life is first of all my view of life is that whatever I do, I try to do the best I can to with the abilities and talents that God given me. I believe that I should strive in whichever aspect that I'm strong in, and as much as possible influence the people around me in a positive way.
So what's your ministry in the future?
I've not really thought about it yet. I'm still praying about it, but at the moment I just want to contribute to the church in being a church leader, perhaps in future, and just to influence the people around me first before I BB officer. I'm still considering because I guess if I say yes to it, it's a large commitment, and I should stick, and I usually stick to what I believe in. Therefore,
Do you think presidents meant
not really, because I believe this President's Award is more. It looks more into the holistic development of a primer and a BB boy, in which case, everybody is strong in his own way. In which case, perhaps everybody contributes to society and to the church. Yeah.
So what's the difference between a president and the scoutsman?
I believe for president, of course, it's the BB award. So the difference between BB and Scouts is that BB has a Christian aspect, in which case we strive to be be Christ-like and preach the gospel to the non-believers. While Scouts is just, I was in Scouts in primary school, to admit, and I felt that it was just basically tying ropes and doing tents and competing with other companies, which I felt was a bit irrelevant. But BB included all these aspects too. Yeah.
So let's say I give you a genetic profile, right? I know you are not born animal, so don't worry. Right now we have one BB boy, right? BB minor. Say he's a non-Christian, should he get a very good reward? Let's say he fulfills everything. He's very good. So do you think we should give him a reward?
I think that really depends on the context. In which case, if that, I think it's up to you all to choose. I won't have an opinion on that.
Okay, for example, if you are the member of a panel, what's your opinion?
I believe I should.
For example, it's NCO, it does very well in everything. Top boy, studies very well, everything. But only thing is not Christian.
I'll still accept the fact that he's actually and give him the benefit of the doubt, as he's already achieved the criteria for this award. However, I'll actually question as to why he does not really take up Christianity in this case, because I'll ask him what are the reasons and what actually influenced him to stick to his own religion rather than Christianity.